Zhou Hao, thanks for making the time to talk to us today.
Hi.
How important is the Central Economic Work Conference this year, given the headwinds that are currently facing the Chinese economy?
Well, I think, it's very clear that the market has been expecting a kind of very big stimulus package from China for long. And also, in the meantime, we have seen that the property market has been slowing down. Overall speaking, the economy has been somehow a bit kind of a battering or even kind of struggling with these kind of headwinds. The Central Economic Work Conference is definitely one of the most important policy meetings in China, and it will set the policy agenda and tones for next year. From this kind of perspective, the market definitely wants to know more and get more insights about the policy framework for the coming year.
There have been some pretty clear signals that the Chinese government is not going to turn on the fiscal fire hose next year and really pump money into the economy. But might we see some more targeted measures, perhaps special bonds, for example, similar to those that we saw issued back in 2020?
We have to acknowledge that the overall policy stimulus will be still kind of targeted or even moderated in the next few quarters. But the targeted policy also means that the sectors that will be supported by the fiscal policy will get more kind of support or boost from the policy, and also or kind of get more kind of attention from the investors. So I think for China there are two kind of different kind of perspectives when we look at the policy support for next year. One is that the government will continue to provide support to boost the potential or kind of productivity. And in the meantime, the government will provide support to improve the people's kind of livelihood.
What do you expect from the Chinese economy in 2024? What's your outlook?
Overall speaking, if you look at the growth projection for 2024, basically we're looking around like 5%. There's no little doubt that China will still deliver a decent growth for next year. But on the other hand, first half of the year, we still have to be kind of patient to see the economic momentum, sentiment, and also the confidence to gradually build up. I think the hope will be that the overall economic kind of growth will be consolidated in the first half of next year, and for the second half of next year, overall speaking, the risk will be somehow contained, especially in both the property sector and also the local government debt related stuff, and basically that will pave ways for kind of good kind of returns in both the bond market as well as the stock market for next year. And the first half of the year, we are looking at so-called the risk management, and for the second half of the year, I think there will be kind of good returns or decent returns from specific sectors as well.
So there's going to be a lot to watch in 2024. Thanks for sharing your insights, Zhou Hao.
Thank you very much.